Alright, so we should be on Section 5 now, so if you're watching this on YouTube, hello people of the internet, I'm Solar Dragon. If you do enjoy this stream of Fate Grand Order, please be sure to drop it a like and subscribe. Stream video. It would be very much appreciated, and we will now continue with the Lostbelt story. Another 5-arrow node. The second half of the Steel Diaries. Only sabers this time, which is definitely easier. And this squad again will work. Another 5-arrow node. Hopefully it's not as long as the last one. Please, don't be as long. My life flashed before my eyes. Listening to Lord Michinaga speak, I felt as though my life were hanging by a thread. I could only thank my lucky stars that it wasn't my first time experiencing such a thing, and that it was not something I experienced with any frequency. When my hand stops moving, I feel as though I've been wandering for days on end, starved and desperate for water. And my hand is the most accustomed to forming characters into words, and words in turn to their stories. But every now and then it stops, like it did the other day. But this time, when my left hand halted, still holding my brush, something new appeared there. 3 mysterious glowing red spell marks known as command spells. Kauruko. A transient bond connecting me and the Steel Gentleman. No, this is Sai. The end. Excerpt from a diary. So this has all been her. But she wasn't there with those other instances. That was great. Thanks for going to the trouble of making us dinner so late. Don't be ridiculous. You're all Lady Kuroko's honored guests, so it's no trouble at all. Now, if you're all done, I'll clean your dishes, and we'll head out early tomorrow morning as well. No, we're not planning on anything like that tomorrow. Then I'll prepare your breakfast as well. Good night, everyone. Everything was delicious. Thank you very much. Polite. I'm glad to hear you liked it. Alright, everyone, please allow me to review what we've learned and what we face. I hope you'll permit me to speculate where we still lack information. Sounds great. Go for it, Danzo. First, in regards to the Imperial Holy Grail War, we know that 2 masters have already been defeated, namely Lord Usui and Lord Urabi, 2 of Raiko's 4 Heavenly Kings. We can count them as Masters 1 and 2, Lord Watanabe is Master 3, and Lord Kentoki is Master 4. As such, we can also assume that Lord Charles Babbage, the heroic spirit we believe positioned as Helter-Kelter clones at the Inari Shrine, is the servant of the 5th, still unknown master. I trust you are both with me thus far. So does this make Soul the 4th heroic spirit? Still not a servant, Kentoki. Indeed, remember Lord Soul himself is a master. Right, of course. I didn't forget exactly, it just doesn't make sense to me. If I'm the 4th master, then where's my heroic spirit? It's not you either, right, Danzo? Sorry, no, I'm very much master's servant. Besides, Lord Kentoki, I'm an assassin, not a caster. It is true that a condition of the Imperial Holy Grail War dictates all servants manifesting for it must be casters, then it's just not possible for me to be your servant. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. It's just ever since I got these command spells, I can't help but wonder where my heroic spirit could be. Anyway, get back on track. Assuming this Babbage guy is the 5th heroic spirit, then where's his master? The 5th one. And more importantly, who do we talk about the Imperial Holy Grail War being evil, so we can ask them to refrain from fighting? What are the conditions for becoming a master in the Imperial Holy Grail War? Do you know what those are, Lord Kentoki? For example, there are a number of conditions to become one in a typical Holy Grail War. Such as the master must be a mage or someone with equal capabilities, they must have something they wish for deeply, and so on. Sounds similar to this one, but also really different. Yes. It's almost like this one's got going about everything completely backwards, you know? Indeed, everything does seem to be turned on its head here. That's just the sort of twisted game Limbo loves to play. Oh, pardon me, I was just thinking to myself and also considering how Limbo must pay for what he's done. Specifically, I was putting my analytical circuits to work while contemplating how Limbo must pay with my conscious mind. You are full of surprises, Danzo. Now I just had a thought. Lord Kentoki, you told us before the Imperial Holy Grail War, our masters are officially known as Imperial Warriors. So then, does this mean to be a master in the Imperial Holy Grail War, one must be a warrior too? No, it doesn't. Not at all. No hesitation. It's alright, Master. I'm a puppet, so I'm alright. I'm perfectly fine, yes. But I think, I'm just going to stand over here in the corner by myself for a while. Aw, poor Donzo.
Donzo, wait, you didn't do anything wrong. I should have told you guys about this sooner. See, back when the Imperial Holy Grail War was just getting started, the Minister of the Left actually told us what the criteria for being selected were.
Thank you. Poor Donzo. 7 people who will take part in the Imperial Holy Grail War shall be those who possess power known to every man, woman, and child in Heian-Kyo. These people shall be known as Imperial Warriors or Masters. In total, there shall be 7 casters summoned from foreign worlds, and 7 Imperial Warriors, Masters, to command them. Now go forth, Masters, and fight with all your might to collect these casters' heads. That is all. The heavens have spoken, and my word is theirs.
And that's the long and short of it.
I see. So we were told to collect the heads of the casters summoned for this Holy Grail War. Their spirits possess strength and powers beyond what is normally possible for humans. It is unusual to speak of them as prey. A single servant can easily defeat an entire army. In the Master's world, they are seen as powerful weapons. They are mystics capable of bringing even myths or legends to life. And these Heian Imperial warriors have been tasked with killing such powerful beings. That is truly frightening.
You think? The way I see it, it doesn't matter how strong someone is. They die like anyone else as long as you cut their head off. Then again, I guess that just goes to show why it's better to be safe than sorry. Gotta make sure I keep my guard up.
That merely being on your guard against beings as powerful as servants only proves my point.
Huh?
But never mind, as we were saying, I cannot think of any who possess the sort of power Lord Michinako spoke of, besides other Heian warriors. Are you certain that is not the right answer? Did I sulk in the corner for nothing? What do you think, Master?
Are we sure they aren't all Heian warriors? I don't know. Hey, here's a question for you two. Does power only ever mean mastery of martial arts?
That is a good question. There are certainly more than one kind of power. Masters of sumo are very strong in different ways from masters of the sword or spear or bow. And there are no doubt many other similar examples as well. I think I cut my ear around here. That's why I'm messing with it.
Yeah, right? As far as I'm concerned, anyone who can cook incredibly strong in their own right, like that maidservant. No, people who can read poetry are something else too. I've never been able to wrap my head around poetry.
Power. What is power? Oh, Lady Karuka is here. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you're all safe and sound. So, I couldn't help but notice you didn't return straight after we left the palace. May I ask where you went?
We just hung around the Suzuka Avenue before heading out to take care of some monsters.
Monsters? Oh my.
You heard all those rumors going around about the steel monster? We heard it had been seen at the Inari Shrine, so we went to pay it a little visit. Of course, it ended up just being some clones or illusions or something like that, so we'll have to go back later to look for the real thing.
I see. Did you think there was a monster hiding out there?
But hey, you don't gotta worry, Kaoruko. We might have missed it last time, but we'll definitely get it next time. Then no one will have to be scared of it. So you just sleep tight and don't worry about a thing, alright?
Alright. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little under the weather, so I hope you won't mind if I take my leave and retire for the night.
Huh? Okay. Guess it's pretty late. Yeah, why don't you turn in? You can sleep easy tonight knowing we've got this steel monster thing well in hand.
Good night.
You okay there, Kaoruko?
Oh yes, it's nothing. Thank you for your concern. Good night.
Donzo, Taylor. Anyone else kind of worried about her?
Why did Sai have Babbage with her then? At least that's what it seemed like. Maybe it is somebody else that Sai has. Master, I'm sorry to disturb you so soon after we've gone to bed. Are you asleep?
Nope. Barely.
I see. Lady Kaoruko just went out on her own. What shall we do? She was acting a bit odd, wasn't she? Indeed, it seemed as though something was weighing on her mind.
I swear, how many times you gotta keep showing up like this? If Raiko catches you, it'll be your head on the floor. I'm up! What is it? There are monsters around? Where?
Lady Kaoruko just went out on her own. I was asking Master what we should do.
I see. She wasn't walking, was she?
No, she took a carriage.
Gotcha. What time is it now? Early morning? No, it's still way too dark for that.
It is still nighttime, just before midnight, actually.
Let's follow her. Yeah, that makes sense.
Then I will scout ahead and find out where she is headed.
Damn, she's already gone, huh? Man, Danzo sure doesn't waste any time when she makes up her mind, does she?
No, she does not.
Alright then. Right now that we're on the main road, which way do you want to go? She could have gone in any direction.
I have a report to make. Lady Kaoruko's carriage appears to be headed straight for the Inari Shrine.
Well, she's gotta get him. That's impressive. Well, I guess we'd better get going too then. Here, why don't I carry you, Soul? That'll let us move way faster. Thanks, bro. Toki. Hold on tight. Whatever you do, don't bite your tongue. That's weird. We haven't run into a single creature yet. We're almost to the shrine, too.
Speak of the devil and they shall appear.
Shut up! Helter Skelter. So you things got bored of hanging around the underground, huh? Oh, right. No point yelling at Shikigami, is there? Well, doesn't matter. Get out of our way, otherwise we're gonna go right through ya.
Come on, so. Gracious, I'm sleepy. I hope that this is either a shorter section compared to the fourth one, and it's 3-tier battle. At least they're not that strong, is all I can really say about it. Okay, I hope this is not a long section, and that the next one isn't long. Because if this one is long and the next one is long, I probably will only do this one. Because, honestly, I'm still freaking exhausted from yesterday. It was a very long and tiring day, and I didn't sleep well either. So, push comes to shove, it's either this or the next section will be the last section I do today. And then Friday will be more, and then probably Saturday since I don't have D&D this weekend. Then maybe Sunday if I'm still not done yet, which I hope I'm done. But at the pace I'm going and still not knowing how many chapters there are, this could be a very, very long one. I don't really want to burn a possible crit here. Oh, there we go. No crit burned at all. Nice job, Gil. Okay, this one should be a game set match here. Just a couple more turns. Oh, press the button. There we go. And just a single Helter Skelter. Alright, Gil, delete. Kintoki, be ready to help with deletion just in case. Well done, Kintoki. I have a very golden team. Ew, bronze embers, gross. Get those things out of my inventory, jeez. Alright, and down here, another battle node, Lancer and Seba this time. This should again work. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Play story first. Kaoruko, where are you? Looks like she left the carriage behind here, and her servants don't know where she's either. They're just waiting for her to get back. That must mean she's... You are correct. Lady Kaoruko went into the cave we found earlier. Make sure you don't do anything rash. Understood. magical energy in here is just as dense now as it was earlier. Thus far, there does not seem to be any hostile magical energy signals. I cannot be certain as my scans do not reach the innermost chambers, but I do believe it's safe to say there are no more familiars positioned ahead.
Let's keep going then.
Yes, Master.
Right on. It's hard to imagine Kaoruko attacking us, but this would definitely be the perfect place for an ambush. Not much room to move around in here, so let me lead the way. Danzo, would you bring up the rear?
Leave it to me.
Soul, you stay behind me and ahead of Danzo. If anything happens, I'll be counting on you to help. You got it. Awesome. Thanks, Soul. Whoa there.
Lord Kentucky.
Yeah, I can tell someone's here. It doesn't feel like an ambush. Hey in there, unless you want to learn about the hard way how accurately I can throw my axe, you better assure yourself right the hell now.
Lord Kentucky?
I know, don't worry, I'm not really gonna throw it. We might be dealing with Kaoruko after all, and then I'd never want to do that to anyone who put me up and fed me. I'm just bluffing.
I definitely don't want to dodge your axe. Oh, it is Sai. I'm confuzzled. That's right, it's me, Kyoko, everyone's favorite big sis. I'm sorry, but I'd really rather you don't go any further. Can't let you pass? You three are just gonna have to turn around and go back the way you came.
Well, damn, this is a surprise. I hate to sound like an officer or something, but what in the world are you doing here, Kyoko? Don't tell me you're actually the master.
What to do? Telling you I'm the master would throw you off would probably work, but unfortunately I don't like lying like that. Nope, I'm afraid it's just plain old me here. Besides, I don't even know what you mean by master. So she doesn't have anything to do with the Imperial Holy Grail War? Then why are you here?
Please, step aside, Kyoko. We have to meet with as many masters as we can. We're not looking to start any trouble here. We just want to talk. Please understand.
Normally I'd be happy to do anything you ask, Blondie. I mean, you've never asked me for anything before, and now you've asked me for 2 favors in almost as many days. And since I'm such a dependable big sister to all, there's definitely a part of me that wants just I can do what you want. Yeah. But I'm sorry, I just can't this time. Don't get me wrong, it's got nothing to do with you, but I can't let this go any further than this. I can't let anyone go any further than this. Are you trying to help Kuroko? You got it.
Really? That's how it works? I thought you said you didn't even know each other.
And it's true, we don't. The only thing we have in common is that we're both writers. She doesn't even know I'm out here trying to stop you guys. I'm just out here doing this on my own, for my own selfish reasons.
Huh?
I've rarely seen such sheer brazenness. Maybe I said this before, maybe I didn't, but I really love stories she writes. I mean, I really, really love them. That's why I'm not letting anyone pass here. I don't care who they are. Of course, that might be easier said than done, since I'm really not a fighter. The most I can do is play a mean game of Kamari, so maybe you can give me a pass because I'm just so pretty.
What? Whoa. Come on, you gotta know that ain't happening. I don't want to bring this up, but you're not exactly a spring chicken anymore, Kyoko. Kentucky! Besides, there's 3 of us and only 1 of you. Even if you were as skilled as in Myoju as Lord Seimei, I still don't think you could beat us by yourself.
Did you think you could just slip in that horrible and uncalled for to get my ancient missive, Blondie? Now that you poked this proverbial bear, I'm just going to lead you off with my trump card, or talisman in this case.
Hang on, is that one of Lord Seimei's talismans? But I thought you hated Onmyoji.
Well, yeah, I do. I especially can't stand their loud chanting. And while Lord Seimei's easy on the eyes and all, I'm not super interested in being his friend. But he did give me the talisman before he disappeared, and I think it's because he knew I was going to do this. Honestly, that kind of pisses me off too, but right now I can't deal with it. Alright guys, you're up.
I'm tired. I can barely get my eyes open.
Multiple hostiles confirmed, Master. She seems to have used some kind of swimming spell.
You gotta be kidding me.
Let's freaking go.
Alright, what are we up against here?
Obviously, Saber and,
other class.
Oh, gosh, these things are big health. 1 HP reaches 0, survive. Inflict curse on a single enemy when guts is triggered. Lovely stuff. Gotta love the guts procs. Gotta love them. Keep your eyes open, me. Keep your eyes open. Yeah, I think I won't even be able... Even if this next section is short, I'm probably not going to be able to do it. I'm just, like, falling asleep in my chair here. So section 5 will probably be the last section of today's stream, and hopefully we'll get more done in tomorrow. Because, yeah. Oof, that was not a lot of damage either. Oh, screw you! Removing my buff. That was just rude and uncalled for. Shikigami Hami Heavy. Kami Heavy. My bad. Oh, so close kill. I think I have a Brave King with Toki here. So we can do some damage to this big fella. I mean, some hopefully big damage. Good. We got the stun off as well. Better still. Alright. Gotta go with this. Just logical. $50,000 guts. That's a little annoying. Gotta stay awake. Stay awake. I need to stay awake. Stay awake. I need to stay awake. Wake. I need to stay awake. Stay awake. Well done, Kentucky. I called that invincibility real nice. Make it louder. Hopefully it keeps me awake. Alright, easy enough, I guess. It's too loud. It might keep me awake, but it's gonna annoy me more. Alright, we're about halfway done through this section. Another verse, same as the last. Keep going, keep pushing. Just need to push it to the limit, Because I'm in it to win it. Yeah. All hostiles eliminated. A battle is over. Man. Oh, that's smart. Come on. Oh, thanks. Oh man, so much for that, guess. That's what I get for stepping so far out of my wheelhouse. And now that the talisman is all used up, I'm pretty much done. Kyoko. Have you ever read that story of hers? It's great stuff, you know. I really love it. Well, except for the Karu. He's the one character I just can't stand. But on my side, it's got several amazing romances, comedic scenes, dramatic scenes, and feel-good scenes, quiet scenes. Really, there's just something special about it. It doesn't matter how many times I read it. I always get so caught up in it that I can't put it down until I'm finished. So you better believe I want to see how a story like this special ultimately ends. That's why well, we're not gonna hurt her. Promise. Right, Kentucky? Huh? I'm supposed to protect women and children. I never just go around fighting them. Even now, we haven't actually laid so much as a single finger on you, right, Kyoko? So don't worry. Like I said right at the beginning. I came here to talk, not throw my axe around.
I know why you're worried about, and I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. I won't let it happen.
That was nice. I too would like to dream the way you do. If I were to go beyond our thick steel armor, do you think I could see a world for myself?
Ridiculous. If that's what it meant to be a joke, Master, it is not funny. You need only be concerned with your own dreams. What remains of mine is my business alone. Besides, the act of telling stories is not so different from following one's dreams, finding inspiration in great poetry, and creating works of your own. Indeed, you already have a dream of your own, Master Karuko.
How can you be so certain of things, Lord Babbage? After all, you were...
True, my own attempts at poetry were far from inspirational. I did not count on a number of great poets being among my friends, and I am quite familiar with their words. So I do know there are many joys and sorrows of those who tell stories, and I know what it is you wish for more than anything.
Alright.
Now then, how long are you going to spy on us? It's past time you revealed yourself, brave youths. So you know we're here, huh?
We apologize for interrupting your discussion. We must be Lord Charles Babbage. Ah, it's you three. Did you follow me here? I'm so sorry, Lord Babbage, I didn't. It's true, we did follow you here. I'm sorry.
So you know about my true name. Then I will not be bothered with questions, as you are clearly here as part of the Imperial Holy Grail War. Yeah, we are, but don't go jumping to conclusions too quickly. I just want to talk. The Imperial Holy Grail War is an evil plot, or at least we suspect it is. And I, for one, sure don't feel like playing around into some jerk of a villain's hands. So what do you say? Will you... Yeah. That thing's got some heft. Must be one hell of a hammer you got there. Looks like you must be the original steel monster then. Business staff.
Babbage, please just hear us out, man. Why are you being so hasty, Lord Babbage?
There is nothing to discuss. Looks like we've got our hands on we got a hard-headed old man on our hands. You can't hear us, right, Spiel guy? Kaoruko? We think the Holy Grail War is an evil scheme. The whole thing might be a trap laid by a seriously wicked bastard. We don't want either of you get caught up in something like that. Don't listen to them, Kaoruko. I was called here by a truly Grail's power. I will thenceforth do what is within my power to see my master's wish granted. You just don't get it, do you? There's no telling outside for sure that anybody's wish is going to be granted. Don't you go risk your life for something you don't even know you can trust. We have nothing to discuss. Humans are fragile creatures. Life is fleeting. So if there is even the slightest chance that my heart's desire, one must put everything they have towards making it reality. Do you understand? Stand down. Not happening. Katoke! I know, I'm just gonna cool him down. Here he comes. Steam pressure rising, steam pressure rising. Engaging stage 2 combat mode. Okay. So he has an attack boost, but that's not too big of a deal because we got a lot of damage here on the first turn. A very, very respectable amount of damage, honestly. Shit. Shit, I'm like dozing off here. It's gotta be this section and then I'm done. Barely keeping my eyes open at this rate. Oh, come on. They lived? It's because I didn't get the buff off on the right person. At least he'll die here shortly.
basic helter-skelters didn't leave when Babbage left. Why? We're forestalling the inevitable, Babbage. Just accept your defeat with grace. Please and thank you. Man, it's hard. It's like fighting one of those giant bears from the mountains. But you should have known better than to challenge me to a sumo match. Take this! You are strong enough to hurl even my armor. Impressive, hero of the East. Restarting engines, restarting engines. A malfunction in my armor. Impossible, I never dreamed you would be this strong. Lord Babbage. Karuko. You just want to talk. Lady Fujiwara no Karuko, daughter of Fujiwara no Tome, are you a master, one of the Imperial warriors taking part in the Imperial Holy Grail War? Wait, war or not? I am no warrior. However... That's right, you're not a warrior. You have more experience with martial arts, and from what I hear, you're not that good with the Shikigami either. But you still do have power. Of course you do, but it ain't the power to fight or use Shikigami. You have the power to weave words and bring stories to life, a kind of power I could never hope to achieve. Would be nice if Lord Michinaga could just come up out of the way, but oh well. The point is, you are the 5th master of the Imperial Holy Grail War, aren't you, Lady Murasaki? Lord Michinaga doesn't know that I'm a master, nor does Lord Ashia Doman. They couldn't possibly know. Only the heavens could know about the marks that appeared on my left hand. I refuse to engage in battle with anyone. I won't fight, I can't fight. My only gift is for writing. What I wish I could have been granted for the Imperial Holy Grail War. I don't, of course. You have a wish. Be honest. In normal Holy Grail Wars, it is precisely those strongly held wishes that the Grail chooses. I expect it's no different from the Imperial Holy Grail War, Lady Karuko. Seems I cannot take anything past you. You're right, I do have a wish. Karuko. It's alright, Lord Babbage. These people aren't here for your head. I believe they're telling us the truth. I can no longer continue to lie to them in good conscience. I do hope you all can forgive me. The truth is, I want to give my story the greatest ending possible. That is my wish, no more, no less. Tale of Genji, huh? Yes, I am. Well, hey, if you're still in the middle of writing it, right? So why can't you keep going until you're done? This is your story we're talking about here. You can decide exactly when and how it ends. You don't need a Holy Grail for that, yeah? I wish it were that simple. Choosing the right words, putting together sentences, and weaving it all together into a story, truth be told, the whole process is very much like going through summer without anything to drink. At times, it can very well be difficult to keep going, and just as a traveler's legs can go heavy over time, so too can the fingers that hold a brush. And this is not something that happened once, or twice. I can tell you how many times I've nearly collapsed under the weight of it all. This was one of those times. It was so bad that I was very close to giving up entirely. How should I end my story? What ending should I give Hikaru? I agonized long and hard over what I should do. Even when I slept, my fingers would continue to paint words in the air with my brush. Then, after several fruitless nights and days sleeping, the Imperial Holy Grail War was announced. And I acquired the mark of a master. There's glowing red lines appeared on my hand, followed by Lord Babbage's appearance at my house. Okay. Still going. My wish. Indeed, your wish. It was the strength of your wish that called to me. Now I will do everything in my power to see it granted. So wish, for you have earned the right. Be proud, for I will lend you my strength. What do you mean? The Imperial Holy Grail War is a ritualistic fight to the death. That is the death of the heroic spirits involved. That's terrible. I mean, I do have a wish. I'm wishing for the right one, for right now, in fact. But fighting with a blade, I couldn't possibly do that. And, what do you mean by the deaths of the lives of the heroic spirits involved? I refer to my own death. Should I die, you will have lost the Imperial Holy Grail War. But no, I can't do that. Not after you came all this way from another world. I may still not quite understand what you are, but I can't possibly wager your life in pursuit of my own wishes. I don't want to see anyone hurt. over a mere wish. No longer am I possibly worth that.
Very well, I understand how you feel, Kaoruko. So instead of fighting for you, I shall be your shield. You will not need to fight, I will keep you safe until the Holy Grail War is concluded. I am not a heroic spirit of a warrior, so you can tell that you are no warrior either. The Holy Grail tells me the Imperial Holy Grail War is meant to be fought by masters protecting their servants. But you are in luck, you do not possess strength compatible to a servant, but you are a master worthy of your servant's protection. Indeed, that is how a proper Holy Grail War is meant to be fought. So rest assured, when it comes to defense, I can fight every bit as well as any warrior. So I will see you safe to the end of the Imperial Holy Grail War. On that, you have my word. Yeah, I don't think I'll even be able to stitch this.
I see, so you're here to protect Lady Kaoruko. The strategy does seem sound. During the day, you could hide out here in this cavern. And at night, you would return to Lady Kaoruko's house and keep her safe from the other masters. I assume that has been your strategy. After all, if Lady Kaoruko's master status were to be revealed during the day, it would most certainly be in a palace where fighting is strictly forbidden. That is why you only need to concern yourself with protecting her during the night.
Oh god, it sounds kind of like a couple who doesn't live together, where the husband only sees the wife at night, except this guy's job is to keep her safe.
Sounds sound to me.
Indeed, I cannot allow Kaoruko to come to harm. What great poets are one of humanity's greatest treasures. They must be protected at all costs.
Lord Babbage.
Hang on. Then, does this mean you really weren't using Shimigami around the shrine and road? You're actually out there yourself. Indeed. Well, I'll be damned. It takes being a bold and daring to a whole new level. And here I thought you were just sending out Shikigami to patrol. What kind of spirit form trick does Danzo do sometimes? Why don't you just use it? That way nobody would ever suspect anything. What's up, nighttime or not? I knew I wouldn't have found this place if you'd done that. You are correct. And of course, I did employ my spirit form a great deal early in the proceedings. However, for a rogue spirit who refuses to take part in Holy Grail War, the spirit form is too effective for its own good. The passive act of sitting back and relaxing in spirit form for a long period threatens to upend the entire rival. And the Master of the Left is in charge of the Imperial Holy Grail War. Michinage Fujiwara refused to accept that. Nishinaga, huh?
Yes. 3 days after the Imperial Holy Grail War began, Lord Michinaga had every Onmyoju and Onmyobiro working together to place a battlefield on the city's ley lines, which prevented Lord Babbage from using his spirit form anywhere other than the city's garden grounds.
A plenty in so marked, penalty in so many words. After spending most of the first days entirely in my spirit form, I was cursed to remain in my physical form for the remainder of the Holy Grail. A spirit form restriction curse. But I do not give these Eastern mages credit for their cleverness with curses. I never imagined they would see through targets through ley lines. You can't, so that's why you didn't. Now I gotcha. No wonder you had no choice but to walk around town. Guess that also explains why you're such in a rush to sell things when you showed up. But wait a sec, if you were watching over Kaoruko's house at night, what are you doing the night we showed up? I'm still able to use my spirit form for extremely short periods in case of emergencies, so that's what I did. So then, these last couple of days, at night I remained hidden away at the distance and used my thermal sensors to monitor Kaoruko's well-being. Alright, that connects a lot of dots. Still, I'm amazed you see you two managed to keep this a secret for this long. You do know there's been rumors about you going around town, right? That's why. Indeed, and of course I've heard the same rumors. What's Nabe? This cave is one of Kyo's spirit caverns. Not that I would expect anyone who isn't an officer to know about it. Poor showing on your part, Kintoki. Get ready to fight. Not tonight, though. So you continue to throw your lot in with Kintoki. As you have nothing to do with the Imperial Holy Grail War, I will spare your life, though your interference may cost you at least one of your limbs. I'm not used to fighting people, and I'm especially unaccustomed to holding back. These Heian-Genshi warriors were truly frightening. Even with all my sensors turned to maximum sensitivity to make our way through this cave, I still didn't notice them. I'm afraid it's been more of a poor showing from you soon. I hate to tell you, but we got here first. You don't get anything for second place here, not on my watch. I've known what was happening here for quite a while now. I simply chose not to do anything about it for the time being.
I figured there might be at least one idiot who would jump on the rumors of a heroic spirit walking around the main road at night. I never expected that idiot would be you, though. I suppose you and I are just fated to run into each other like this, Kentucky. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I really, really wish I could keep going, but I'm, like, falling asleep in my chair here. I will continue Section 5 tomorrow, I think. Or maybe later tonight I'll come back. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's just going to be a quick cut here till we're back with more Section 5. But for those watching on stream, again, I'm sorry I'm cutting this off here. I'm just exhausted. So thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody. Make sure we're good. Very loud. Looks good. Does it sound good? Looks good. It does indeed. So, hello people of the Arna. It is I, Soul Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order. We're going to continue Naraka Mandala, Heian-Kyo, the 5.5 Lostbelt. Sorry, I'm a little bit scrambled. I'm thankfully not dropped dead tired like I was Monday? Wednesday? One of the days when I last streamed. I was dropped dead tired and could only get so far, and I was going at a very slow pace. But I'm all rested now, full from Thanksgiving yesterday, and yeah, we'll continue. For those watching this on YouTube, it's only been a brief cut since, you know, the end of the last section. So yeah, without further ado, let us proceed with continuing Section 5, because I cut off on a very odd time last time on stream. So, if memory serves, Babbage is Murasaki's servant. We just fought Babbage, I think. Though I think, what's his face? Suna did show up, so things will be a little interesting. We'll form our party immediately before the battle begins. Let's find out what we gotta deal with. Who cares if you already knew about this place or not? It was, honestly, my throat was killing me yesterday. And after I took my nap on Wednesday, so I'm not gonna try voices. I don't know why it did, but especially since this is gonna be a 6-hour stream, so yeah. I need to save my voice. Who cares if you already know about this place or not? Everyone knows you don't go snatching other people's quarry out from under their feet. Lord Babbage there isn't any old steel monster. He's also my guest. So I'm not letting you or anyone else take him away. You fell for it. Suna Watanabe, one of the strongest warriors of this age, you've even claimed the heads of 2 servants already. Yet you somehow never suspected that my nighttime walks might be part of a plan. Now let me show you what I can do so close to a ley line. Steam pressure rising. Unlocking combat maneuvers, connecting steam engine. Steam pressure at maximum. Emergency. Releasing my noble phantasm's true name. Dimension of Steam. Oh, calling on a reality marble-esque thing? Youch, that's hot. Hey, what's with all this white smoke? The entire cave has been filled with steam, and there are dozens of helter-skelters within it. He must have released his noble phantasm's true name. What he just said? These numbers, you have an army at your command. It is my dreams, my obsessions, my ceaseless regrets that gave my noble phantasm its power. Now the remains of my dreams will crush you where you stand. I told you, you fell for my trap, Suna Watanabe. Holy hell, 1, 2, 3? Just how many Shikigami are there? Damn, nice work, Steel Guy. My dreams and my obsessions should keep him busy for a while, as they will manifest without end. Come, brave youths. Now is our chance. Oh yeah, let's get out of here. Yep, now we can escape while they're being held. Why are they holding him back? No. No. No, that is not the chance I mean. We may never get a better opportunity to settle matters between us. Fight me, brave youths. Babbage. Lord Babbage? No, you mustn't. I can't be of any help to you in battle. Even with Lord Seimei's tutelage, I still know next to nothing about Onmyodu. Certainly nothing that could be of aid. So please reconsider. There's no possible way for you to win. Lord Kentoki and Lord Sol are right. Now's your chance to escape. There's no need for you to stay here. There are any number of places you could flee to. You could leave the city and go on far west of Japan or the east. Or even further if necessary. Anywhere is better than here if staying here means you end up hurt because of me. Karuko. No. Murasaki Shikibu. Princess of Storytelling. The difference engine I dreamed of could calculate anything and everything. While it may never become a reality or become the all-powerful device for which I've dreamed, it's still enough for me to know that this is where my path ends. Aw, Babbage. So you know Watanabe is an excellent hunting dog. A wolf, even. There's no telling how long my trap will hold him off. Which is why I'm choosing to pass my current hopes and dreams on to another. Forgive me for breaking my promise, storytelling princess. Lord Babbage, you mustn't. Your divinations may be shockingly accurate, but that doesn't mean you need to let them decide your own fate. I'm sorry, Kaoruko. You know that is how it must be. You're serious about this, aren't you? You remember I already beat you once before, right? And you still want to do this? I do. You saw Kaoruko crying about this, right? And you still want to do this? I do. You remember everything we told you? I do. That's so. Why are you going along with this, dude? When someone's made up their mind like this, there's nothing that anyone can do to change it. Am I wrong? No, I suppose not. Poor Babbage. Poor Kaoruko. I shall entrust my soul, my life, my dreams to you. Now prove you can shatter the steel that armors my heart. If you cannot, your lives are forfeit. Master, over here. Ascension? Ascension. I've honestly never seen his Ascension. You who possess power, you who thirst, yearn and struggle to make your wishes a reality. If your desires are true, then join battle and kill as you must. Your only way forward to realizing your wishes is to use the power you possess to make your way through me. Alright, Charles Babbage, I hear ya. There's no going back here, is there? Of course not. Oh. What the? Reality Marble Master? Limbo. Deathmatch. Inshun. Tomoe. Chiome. Raiko and Shuten. Yagyu. This is the bloodstained battlefield of Limbo, where the losing heroic spirit's soul shall be consumed upon defeat, the Imperial Deathmatch stage. My true name is Charles Babbage. This is where my dreams and obsessions shall halt you in your tracks. Hear me, O frightful gods, and laugh. Hear me, O glittering sun, and shine. Now come and show me the extent of your power. Show me what you'll do to make your wish reality. There's no talking a way out of this, Steel Guy, than you're on. I see your strength and the depths of your resolve, and I'm ready to meet them in battle. Let's do this. Let's. Alright, so probably have Kentoki, and he probably needs to be in the lead. We do. And you know what? In this instance, I'm going full Kentoki support here. So, let us play this intelligently. We need Waver and the Meme Master. I need to drop this CE. So Wava gets his CE. He'll pick up the King. Meme Master gets his CE. Tower of Avalon. I'm trying to think. Is there any other configuration I really want to mess with here? So Kentoki will get an automatic NP first turn here. There's no question about that. This is probably a break bar fight, I can imagine. It being so. Let's give this a shot for now. You will, of course, want to change into combat uniform. So I can sippity swap. And let's give this a shot. See how well Kentoki does. If he doesn't do too well, then we will just go with Melt for the win. Essentially.
both sides. Under the dark sun. Offer up your lives. Let's go. Crit stars in an attack plus. Oh, you shield. Oh, that's annoying. Target focus. Also, an HP increases Babbage's attack. That's not that good. Yeah, that's not a good thing. We will animal communication right off the bat, though. And then let's generate some stars here. Target focus is only one turn. At the very least. There we go. Murasaki Shikibu's support, huh? Damage cut for 3 turns, 1 debuff immunity, and 1 buff removal resistance. Okay. I feel like it's going to be a waste to use this right off the bat, especially since actually Kentoki's got a break chain, so we should be fine. So first NP. That damage cut though. Oh, that crit could do. The crit saved us, yes. Emergency rise in steam pressure. He's got an evasion and he did more target focus shenanigans. Lovely. And he healed them. That's actually fine. 3 turns, 10 evasions. F. And 3 turns of target focus. Okay. Heal Kentoki. Get the tactician's advice. And we need to be very careful in damaging these helter-skelters. We do not need an attack buff on them. I feel like I need to... I can't even stun Babbage either. Shoot. Damn it. Can you stop focusing on Kentoki? Sorry. Instinct to do that. But, like, seriously, why the hard focus on Kentoki? What did he do to deserve the hard focus? He doesn't have target focus on him. At least I don't think he did. There was plenty of other targets. I can't stun Babbage. And the stun would just go randomly. I don't want to lose Kentoki because he is my main damage dealer at this point. Melt does not have any CEs or anything buffing her up. He is very close to his MP of his own. Let's think here. It's only 2 more turns of target focus. I'm invincible from Castoria. That should be fine. Keep him alive for another turn if nothing else. Okay. Now these ones want to blast off on their own. One more turn until the evasion's gone. Which needs to go away, otherwise I cannot do jack diddly shit to him. I think at this point, let me think here. NP next turn, and then I'll have a 50% charge. Yeah, I think I can go all in Castoria buffing here, and then swap in Merlin for Castoria.
So we have the invincibility in our pocket should we need it. For now, need to try and eliminate these helter-skelters. Succeed, so we don't take any MPs. Babbage is buffed up though. But he doesn't do anything. He gets Murasaki's support. But that's it. That's enough. We can now eliminate Babbage. Throw Hero Creation. Illusion. And then Kentucky Smash. Hopefully. He's a little bit more buffed up than the first time. Oh, yeah. Too. Excellent. I think this is game set match at this point. Combat function, maximum release. He, of course, target focuses the other ones. Because, of course. Oh, because he was stunned. Shite. He's gonna lose HP every turn. But because he was stunned. Shit. Waver. You kind of need to use your NP here to keep us alive. I forgot to even check how long the target focuses. Only one turn, but I kind of doubt it. 21,000 points of burn. It is another 2 turns. Okay, we have NP ready with Kentucky whenever. Babbage is gonna fire off his NP here shortly too, though, and it's gonna smack pretty darn hard. There's no avoiding it. I don't know if he's AoE or a single target either. So, yeah. Dimension of Steam sounds AoE, though. My fantasy, my ideal, my vision. Dimension of Steam. Oh, yeah, he's AoE. There goes Kentucky. And Whirlin and Waver. I should be fine, though. Should is the key word here. Lambda's sadly not going to be doing too much, but I do have the baseline melt. Yeah, just focus Babbage down, I think. Needs to be done. Concentration for a charge. Decent turn. Next turn, we should have a Brave Chain with Melt, though, so that should be a fair bit of damage. Friggin' Dimension of Steam, though. Mechanized Armor. Oh, of course. Of course you would give yourself an invincibility the turn I get a flippin'... How much is it? Just the full turn? It's the full frickin' turn. Of course it is. In that case, we want Sadistic Nature. We stun Babbage. Right, he had a buff removal, or buff resist thing. And let's get some stars. Alright, It's not gonna do any damage, but it will grant decent bit of stars and stars. As well as the increased crits. And then a do-do-doon. Melt is ready to eliminate here. In more than one way. Okay. Game, set, match. Babbage. Game, set. Honestly, the invention of steam was the dangerous thing. I missed so many times, though. Just a slight bit better timing and I could have survived it, but... Oh well. Oh, we got 9 master missions. Or 9 missions done. Oh right, there's a Thanksgiving one, wasn't there? I forgot. Main quest progress nodes in part 1 and 2. Good gracious, imagine if you didn't have any of those left to do. You had already completed all the main quest progress nodes. Oh, that would suck. I gotta check what the Thanksgiving rewards are, though. Ha! Ooh, that's a good clip. Seems this contest of strength has ended with your victory, Kentoki. Lord Babbage, Lord Babbage. Charles. Aww. What happened? Allow me to explain, Lord Suna. The enemy's servant spirit core has been shattered. It won't be long now before he departs from this world. So he chose death rather than flight. Then this was suicide. Well, that's not quite right. He threw his lot in with Kentoki, my inferior, in order to protect his master. I can see his logic. Restraint has never been my forte. My Higakiri even left Lord Urabe and Lord Usui, 2 of the 4 Heavenly Kings, seriously wounded. Lady Murasaki, who knows nothing of martial arts, may have not been fortunate enough to escape merely missing an arm. Come, Caster, we have no more business here. Kentoki has won this death match. Yes, Lord Suna. Babbage. Lord Babbage. There's nothing strange about this. I could not be happier with this outcome. Even as I followed my difference engine's instructions, I bet everything on a flash of inspiration for my soul. You there, the boy with the black hair, there's something familiar about you. It almost feels as though we are old friends, friends who once walked side by side somewhere far, far away. Am I merely imagining things? No, I'm certainly not. Babbage. I'm not sure that entrusting you with my undertaking is the right thing to do. I may not have been able to keep my promise to Kaoruko, but even so, I would ask that you protect her in my place. Please. I know. You don't gotta say it. I'm not gonna let anyone hurt her. That said, once you die, your master will lose her master status, and Brother Suna won't have any more reason to go after her. But you knew that when you challenged us, didn't you? Young warrior who reminds me of nothing so much as a crimson dragon, beautiful eastern automaton. Young man with the black hair. Kaoruko. Aww, Lord Babbage. Do not throw away your dreams. None of you need throw away anything at all. Not even if that something is a dream, the most fragile, fleeting thing in the world. You must not throw it away. Our dreams, huh? No fair, old man. I am but a heroic spirit recorded by humanity after my dreams were crushed. Which is exactly why I implore you now not to forget your own dreams, young ones. Never lose hope. It will not always be easy. At times, it will be sheer agony. You may pause, you may rest, but you must never, ever abandon your dreams. As long as you hold on to your dreams, you may always pick yourselves up and keep moving. Encase your dreams in steel armor forged from your own ideals. Do that, and nothing will stop you. Babbage. Now go. It matters not if you lose your way or suffer injury, young ones. As long as you keep forging ahead. Lord Babbage. Poor Kaoruko, Murasaki. I imagine they had a good friendship. I'd like to imagine that. Alright. Noble Residence. Final part of Section 5, Steel Diaries. Second half. Let's go. The city of Kyo, currently in the midst of the Imperial Holy Grail War. Lately, foul creatures have even been prowling the city's main roads. And recently, something even stranger has been seen there. My steel caster. A steel monster was said to be a great hulking beast that stalked the streets of Kyo at night and that towered over women and men alike. Now he will never be seen again. All that remained of him was a faint mass of glittering light, which shortly vanished. Following my defeat, the marks on my left hand disappeared, never to return. I do not doubt that people will be glad to hear those new rumors. They will no doubt say it was our valiant officers who vanquished the red-eyed steel monster. But I know this truth. The steel monster was no monster at all. The worst thing he ever did was protect me. The end. Excerpt from a diary. Murasaki. Alright, I shall be back later. My duties at the palace keep me quite busy, even when I'm not writing, you see. Oh no, need to worry about my protection. My family's carriage is embedded with a special talisman, so I'll be alright with just my servants. You are still free to stay as long as you like. I won't breathe a word in the main Genji house. Alright, I shall see you later. Please enjoy your breakfast. Will do. Thanks. Thank you, Karuko. Not at all. Alright, I had best be going. She's still putting up a brave front, isn't she? Yes, I believe so. Lady Kaoruko has been hiding her tears, but I noticed some signs of redness around her eyes. I doubt she was able to get much sleep last night. Nah, she's alright. Or at least, if she says she's alright, that's good enough for me. I think the way I see it, sometimes putting up a brave front's a way to help yourself to feel better. It's kinda like armor for your heart. At least, that's what I think. So I'd rather see this as Kuroko finding herself a damn fine set of armor. Yeah, that's how I'm choosing to see it. It's an interesting way to see it. See, that is a lovely way to look at it, Lord Kintoki. Well, check it out. Pretty awesome weather we're having today. Clear skies. Case our dreams in steel armor forged from our own ideals, huh? Man, that's good. That's real good. I wish I could say something like that good and mean it one day. But I don't think I can. What is my dream? What is it I want to do? It's no use. No matter how much I think about it, I keep coming up short. I may be growing up on the outside, but I'm an empty vessel inside where it counts. Things were a lot simpler back on the mountain. If I didn't like something, I'd just grab it and toss it. I laughed, I wrestled, I ate, I slept. That's all there was to it. What's wrong with me? What is it I'm missing? It's been a few years since I was named one of Raiko's 4 Heavenly Kings and charged with defending the city. I still have no idea. I don't know if I'll ever be cut out to be a master. I'm empty. I got no reason to fight anywhere. I want something else. Something right. A dream? Sure. I'll take that. Give me one of those. What do you call it? What did you call it before, Soul? A Morphin hero? Hell, I'll take that too. The point is, I ain't got any real substance to me. And Babbage, he had it in spades. I really envy that. Dreams, fantasies, and all covered in steel. I don't quite get what he meant by all that, but I could tell he shined bright. Damn bright. Yeah, I think he really embodied that word you introduced me to. What was it again? Oh yeah. He was golden. Don't you think, Soul? Yeah, I do. He was pretty golden. Yeah. That's right. That old steel guy was real golden. Gotta enjoy that respect. Kintoki's a bro. I really do like Kintoki. I've always liked him as a servant, but he is high tier, one of the best servants in the game. Like, from a character standpoint, I feel. More Thanksgiving stuff. I should probably check what exactly this will reward. Is it just quartz? It looks like it. Ember gathering and treasure vault, I'll do in my own time. I've got plenty of time. Alright, so that is the end of Section 5. I will quickly take a drink to break between Section 5 and 6. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, that's the end of Section 5. Get ready for Section 6.